When you give a kid a camera, they have a different perspective, and children are inherently creative and curious, and they don't see their neighborhood as a bad place to be. They see it as home. They see it as representations of themselves and their family. My name is Angela Jubinville, and I am the Executive Director of Centro, Nueva, Creción. The Goodlands is a program of Centro, Nueva, Creción, and it started as a photography program for elementary age kids. We do digital photography with children. We are in the Fairhill neighborhood of North Philadelphia. It's a predominantly Latino community. Most people come from Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic. This is a very poor community. Most of the children receive free or reduced lunch. That's how we gain that information. Most of our families are receiving some sort of benefit. Some of them, their parents might even be illiterate in both English and Spanish, so they're struggling across the board to help them with their homework. So we see really low literacy levels among our kids, and we think photography is a really great way for them to build their visual literacy skills. This neighborhood has been stigmatized by the media as the Badlands because of high crime rates, and while bad things do exist in this neighborhood, we try to take an asset-based approach with working in the community, and we try to look for the strengths.
They love photography because they see things that people might not see in their community. Like, oh, they see trash, or they say, oh, there's something in there like I could see that some people don't see. So that way they show the people like, oh, this is not about my community being dirty. It's something else. We are trying to teach like kids like their own identity, like where they're coming from and where they are and where they're going to.
Giving the kids a camera is just another tool of communication for them. So they might be, even if they're struggling with literacy or not, they're so young, maybe it's hard for them to just articulate themselves and explain themselves. So we see their photographs as another tool for them to explain themselves.
It's been proven through research that, especially with younger children, as they have an opportunity to take photographs and then speak about them, their sense of visual literacy is increased. Also, their sense of self-confidence is heightened, and their ability to articulate their ideas is more thoroughly thought through. So the whole concept of the curriculum that we run here aims to help kids read and write more efficiently in school.
A really important aspect of our program are the exhibits of the students' work. So it's one thing just to give the kid a camera, to have them take pictures and to say, great job, this is a beautiful photo. It's another step entirely to have that photo printed and framed and put on a gallery wall with all these other photographs. And it's a way for them to advocate for their community and for their art, and to feel like they are part of a community of artists through exhibiting their work.
It's fun because we take pictures of the environment, or headshots, or self-portrait. Taking pictures help me do art because pictures are art.
So then we can take that photograph and say, well, what do you like about this picture, and help them see how they grow from the beginning of the year to the end with their vocabulary for talking about their pictures. And hopefully that growth in vocabulary spreads through other aspects of their lives.
Their sense of self-confidence changes. Their ability to formulate a question to ask a stranger or a member of the community changes. They have a better idea of how to teach one another, which is really exciting too, because in an after-school setting, we have kids coming and going all the time. So if we have a child who jumps in halfway through a lesson, our kids are now able to show them how to use a camera, use the proper vocabulary to do so, and help engage them in the neighborhood around us when we walk outside to take pictures.
We have some really great pictures of like just nooks and crannies that they've gotten into and captured really cool images of things that me personally as an adult I probably wouldn't see them or find them or maybe even think they're beautiful. So we're trying to give these kids skills that are going to make them lifelong learners and that are going to make them curious about their environments for the rest of their lives. So I know that's something that's made me successful, is always having a love of learning and always wanting to find out more. And so I hope that they leave here wanting to just know more and wanting to figure out how they can express themselves to greater extents.